Hello everyone, welcome to the You Try It channel. This is Amy Tong. Today I want to share with you how to make these adorable and super cute Hello Kitty red bean dumplings. They are also known as红豆汤圆 in Chinese, which are perfect for the Chinese New Year celebration. So let's get started. First, we will need 8 ounces of glutinous rice flour. Then whisk in 3/4 of a cup of boiling water. Stir until the dough comes together. When the dough is cool enough to handle, knead it with your hand until the dough is nice and smooth. See how nice this is? It's not sticky and not too dry. Reserve about a tablespoon of dough and set aside. Wrap the baked portion of the dough with plastic wrap so it won't dry out. Sprinkle a small amount of turmeric to the reserved dough. Then knead the dough a few times until the color is thoroughly mixed in. You can add more turmeric for a darker color if you like. Then wrap the dough with plastic wrap so it won't dry out. For Hello Kitty's pink bow tie, we will need 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of beetroot coloring. I'll post the link of the beetroot coloring recipe below this video. Heat the mixture until it comes to a boil and stir into 4 ounces of glutinous rice flour. Unless you really don't mind to have a pink hand, otherwise I highly recommend that you use a glove when you knead the pink dough. Again, wrap the dough with a plastic wrap while you work on the fillings. We will need 1 cup of red bean paste, and I'll list the homemade recipe below this video. Take 1 teaspoon of the red bean paste and roll it between your palms until it forms into a ball shape. To make the dumplings, take a small piece of the white dough. Gently roll it between your palms. Then flatten it out into a disc. And after making so many dozens of dumplings, here's my tips. The easiest way to form the dough into a disc is to press it against your palm. When your disc is about 2 inches in diameter, you can add your red bean paste filling. Gently pinch the edges to seal the dumpling. Make sure the seams are tight because you don't want the fillings to leak out during the cooking process. Roll the dumpling in between your palms to make sure it's nice and round. Place the filled dumplings on a plate and cover with plastic while you work on the rest. Take a small piece of the white dough and shape it into triangle. Dip a little water on one side of the triangle and press it onto the filled dumplings. That is Hello Kitty's ears. Next, take a small piece of the yellow dough and roll it into oval shape. Just make sure your yellow dough is not too big, because the first time I make them, my Hello Kitty looks more like piggies. Dab a little water in the middle of the dumplings and add on the nose. To make Hello Kitty's bow tie, take a small piece of the pink dough. Roll it into a log and gently press it into an oval shape. Use the side of a toothpick and press the center of the dough. Form it into a number 8. Use the back of the toothpicks and make an indentation on both sides of the 8. Then, take a small piece of the pink dough and roll it into a ball shape. Dab a little water and attach it onto the center of the bowl. Next, dab a little water on one side of Kitty's ear. Carefully lift up the bowl and press it onto the ear. Next, we will need some edible marker to draw Kitty's eyes and whiskers. I'll list the link below this video on where to buy this pen. I have tried several different edible pens, but this brand seems to work the best. And here's one more tip for you. If you don't want the color to fade away during the cooking process, try to do a several stroke for each whisker. Bring a pot of water to a boil. Then gently drop your dumplings into the water. Gently move the dumplings around just to make sure they don't stick to the bottom of the pot. When the dumplings float to the top and the water returns to a boil, your Hello Kitty dumplings are ready. Transfer them to a serving bowl and enjoy. You can also serve them in the traditional ginger syrup. I'll list the recipe below this video. See how cute and adorable they turn out? Best of all, they are really delicious as well. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe and tutorial. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of the future videos. I want to wish you all a happy Chinese New Year. 恭喜發財! Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next week.